The angle sum of a quadrilateral just builds on the work that we've been doing on the angle sum of a triangle. For example, I could draw any quadrilateral. Let's say I draw a quadrilateral over here. It doesn't have to work perfectly. As long as it's a quadrilateral, straight sides, four-sided. Now initially I might look at that and go, what's the angle sum? But all I need to do is actually see this. If I draw a line down through the middle, the angle sum of this triangle would be 180 degrees. The angle sum of this triangle would also be 180 degrees. So that angle, and that angle add to 180. That angle, and that angle add to 180. So if we were to put them all together, like so, you've got 360 degrees. So the angle sum of a triangle is 180, plus a second triangle. So the angle sum of a quadrilateral is 360 degrees. So it's just a slight extension on what we already know. In fact, by understanding that, we should be able to find a number of different sided shapes and what the angle sum inside is. So let's go and apply it. We need to find the value of the pronumeral in this quadrilateral here. So first, in my case, I'm going to draw it. If you're just taking it straight out of the book, of course, you just write the question number down. So we have n degrees down the bottom here, 78, 125 and 93. Not exactly drawn to scale, that diagram's better, but if the angle sum of a quadrilateral is 125 plus 93 plus 78 plus n equals 360, and I like to write a reason, angle sum of a quad, short for quadrilateral, that's short for angle. If that is true, then m is going to be equal to 360 minus, I hope somebody's got a calculator out to work this out, minus each of those angles. Someone with a calculator, because that's just going to be much quicker. 64 degrees.
Yeah.
That makes those questions very straightforward, doesn't it? Now that's pretty straightforward. That's all we're going to do for today's questions that look like this. And then down the track, we'll start to develop it. I've also given you today a whole sheet on classifying quadrilaterals through kites and trapeziums, parallelograms, and then the special sorts of parallelograms, rectangles, rhombuses, squares. You need to refer to that and know how to define it in detail. So let's get into it. Let's do some questions on angle sum of quadrilateral.